So I just did a video about the Royce situation that they said Shedeur purchased. We showed the cap in it and all that, but Deion Sanders responds to all of it. And I love Coach Prime. He barely even talked about anything regarding Shedeur's situation in the draft. I don't know if Deion doesn't want to hurt the fellow Colorado players, so he made himself stay quiet. I don't know what's going on with that, but obviously Deion is not playing around when it comes to his son. So Deion finally said something and he responds. So before we get into that, let's hit the like button, hit the notification bell, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Give me my goddamn theme song.
I've been broke so many times, I don't know what to believe. Mama say it's my fault, I wear my heart on my sleeve. Niggas bless up on my...
So obviously we can see what's going on with the Shedeur situation. A lot of people don't like my guy, so they make up excuses. They blame it's because of his dad. No, you don't like Shedeur because he has influence, and because of his complexion, this is what you do. What you guys don't know is it's always the weakness of this right here. See, white fragility is the real white fatigue that the world is facing. You're not allowed to defend your people. We're supposed to sit back and take the high road while they get to be in the comment section saying the most disgusting thing about us at all costs. So Deion Sanders finally had to respond to all the crap about this Royce story. If you guys don't know, this is the picture of it right here. And I just did a video about it, but I'm glad Coach responded. Now, they're saying that Shedeur purchased this with his rookie bonus of $500,000. Although we knew he had that vehicle a while ago while he was in Boulder. He had it wrapped and everything. This is not a new story, but these people don't follow football. They don't follow they do follow the Sanders, but not for football reasons. Never negate the fact that this is always bigger than football, always deeper than football. Yes, I'm not going to change away from saying that because this is more proof. So Deion couldn't take the crap and what they do out here, and this was his response to it. He says only one word: lies. He said it emphatically with the extra added hypotension mark, bruh. Look at, and I can't pronounce words good right now. Although I don't be pronouncing good. I went to the dentist, y'all. Had to get some needles put right here to numb my situation. Went to the dentist. So we're going to get through with this, with your jokes or not jokes, but it's going to hit close to home. That's one thing when Bless won't be preaching out here, bro. I guess I'm the sports preacher or something they be calling me, but it's just a nigga that can't take it no more. He going to let you know what it is. Y'all full of shit, bro. That young man didn't do nothing wrong to nobody. You know, ain't that's the What's messed up even more about this was the fact that people act like they're actually interested in what Shedeur's purchasing. Now, I've noticed this about the racists and the people who don't like us for obvious reasons. You pay attention to his chain. You pay attention to what girl he's talking to. It's like you people claim Shedeur is trash, but yet you're obsessed with us. It's like the group of degenerate males in the comment sections of all social media platforms. Every day they're bitching and talking about us. How can 14% be the 98% of the problems of America? And that's the thing. They give excuses to their peers for whatever they got to go through. So they come with fallacies to support their claims that actually has no leg, no leverage, no anything. It's just a motherfucker arguing, and he doesn't understand himself. He doesn't understand his genetic makeup. It's a spiritual warfare. Some of us are born just to hate, no matter what, because of self-preservation. It's deeper than football. It's bigger than football. This salacious story shouldn't even been out there. I just print out a story of Colin Cowherd doing the most yet again. In fact, let me drop that right quick of Colin. he continues to lie on Coach Prime and comes with semantics when it's regarding a father looking out for a son. So now, according to Colin Cowherd, Deion should be more like the Manning family because they've been quiet. This is the same Manning family that hijacked the NFL draft and said openly, Eli is not playing for San Diego. And even before Eli got drafted, they were throughout the whole entire process. But Colin, who's a racist, I openly say it, but this is what he said.
On both ESPN and the NFL Network was maddening. I can understand why he's dropping. What in the world is happening? Dad is happening. That's why I like the tact that Arch Manning and his family's doing. They're staying in the shadows. That's where all the real power is in life. Get out in the sun and get burned. Deion was in the sun. Deion spent too much time on television talking. Doesn't mean Deion's a bad guy. He's a great recruiter. He's done wonderful things for Colorado. He's an all-time great player. But I have said this over and over, and I will repeat it. Dads, stop talking. Nobody cares. Quarterback dad has become...
Why didn't you just say the same thing to Peyton Manning? He can't stop talking about his nephew, Arch Manning. You don't say anything about that. Peyton, every chance he gets, he praises Arch Manning. They do talk about Arch Manning everywhere. Same thing with Eli. Same thing that Arch's grandfather did for his uncles. But you seem to have amnesia of some reason, but we know why, Colin Cowherd. You're the same degenerate who was racist to Dominican players, and you got let go by ESPN for reasons of racism, bro. Y'all never forgot that. You the same guy who disrespected Dwayne Haskins. Don't you remember that right there? You did a whole report and said he'll never get a Super Bowl. You didn't even realize Dwayne hasn't been in the NFL 2 years when you did that segment because he's been dead for 2 years. But yeah, you're talking about current players who won't reach the Super Bowl. It shows you don't know anything you talk about. And it shows the group of people who are obsessed with melanated people on a daily basis. It makes sense why I talk about Deion and Colorado and black folks and all that, because I support them. I don't sugarcoat it. I tell you exactly what I support on this platform. But yet, you guys claim you don't like the Sanders. They're no good. They're complete trash. And every day you people are talking about them. Negative articles after negative articles after negative articles. At what point do you say they're no good and you move on with your life? But you people are obsessed with black folks. I see so many stories of my white counterparts doing the most heinous crimes nonstop. If you people do look at your local news, but you look at mainstream news who only projects and show false narrative of the average black man and woman, they'll take some god awful degenerate black man and degenerate black woman and use that at front page news everywhere. And then here comes my white counterparts who will use those degenerates as a reflection of the entire community. Okay, it's not all black people, but it's majority black people. They have no real stats of that. They come with their juke up stats from their algorithm systems such as the CIA, NSA, FBI. We can keep going, local sheriff office, all that, with these false stats that continue to harbor white degeneracy and while hiding what actually goes on in that society. One thing I love about what I'm saying right now, because I know intelligent white people know everything that I'm saying is factual, because the greatest harm to other white people are other white people. We all know this. But yet they get on their platforms to preach all day about 14%, so-called 14%, juke up their stats to fit their narrative so they can shout all day on Twitter, per capita, per capita. I said per capita. You don't understand per capita. You're black. Why didn't I say so? Why did I say so? You have to listen to me. I'm the important guy here. So they print out news stories about Shedeur buying a Rolls Royce as if he did buy it with his rookie bonus, he makes more money than majority of the bitches who are complaining about his income. He makes more money probably, and through inheritance alone, hopefully Deion is here for many years, but through inheritance alone, he makes more than everybody in his draft class. But you people don't think like that. You think we're the jigaboos. We don't know anything else than jewelry and money. So obviously we're not spending the right way because you're white and you say so. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm DJ Bless One, the best one, man. Love your family, love your kids, and stay blessed. Never forget and negate the fact that this has always been bigger than football and deeper than football. That part. Never forget that.